Hello to all you Killjoy mains out there, hope you wonderful people are having a great day, and in this video I'll show you really good Killjoy setups on B site on the map Fracture. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get started with the first Killjoy setup on B site on Fracture. So firstly you'd want to come to this box area right here in CT and face your turret towards on this line, so it takes care of people coming out of A main. Next, you would place your Nanoswarm into this corner right here like so it's harder to break since they have to peek out wide like this in order to break the Nanoswarm. The second Nanoswarm will be right here. It'll be hidden, so they'll most likely not break this Nanoswarm, and you want to place your alarm bot right here anywhere in the open. So what will happen is that people coming out of B main would get hit by this turret and this alarm bot would activate. So that should give you the signal to activate both the Nanoswarm like this, and more often than not they have to rush into site, and the place where I would play with this is right here into tower. So firstly I'll be looking to arcade, as this tower also gets people that are pushing up arcade. So what I would normally do is I would play tower like here, and as soon as I hear the alarm bot pop off I'll activate the Nanoswarm and just hold this angle, as people would most likely come out and get into cover here from CT and you can pick them off. So you should almost always be good for one with this setup. Moving on to the second setup as Killjoy on B side is first you'll have to come here, the same spot as the turret in the first setup but a little more towards the right, so it kind of has to be deep. You would place the first Nanoswarm right here, and you would place the second Nanoswarm into the same place as the last time, or you can also place it in the open like here. And you would want to place your alarm bot anywhere on the stairs. You can also place it on top, on the bottom. I usually just place it on the middle of the stairs. So what would happen is that people would come into B main, they would see that your setup isn't here, so they'll walk up front, they'll get hit by this turret, the alarm bot will activate, so you can activate your Nanoswarm and you can activate this Nanoswarm together, and they'll have to come onto site. So the place where I would play the setup is most likely here, because I will feel more confident picking this angle at this angle and not being exposed to B main. Moving on to Postplant Nanoswarm lineups on B side. If you're ever in B main, you want to come to this spot right here, aim at this intersection of the trees like so and throw it, and this should land exactly on default box like so, and you can activate it and gets the entire default spot. Another lineup you can throw from the same space is look at the same spot but look in between these two and through the middle, and then basically line it up with the previous smolly and just throw it, and this should land exactly on default box if I got it right like so. And when you activate this gets the entirety, so it's kind of hard to defuse even if you plant behind it. Another place from where you can throw your post plant lineups is from arcade. So you want to come to the middle of this box here. There's a lot of margin for error, so it's fine, and you want to aim the two diamonds that are the left click and right click buttons above your Nanoswarm. You want to aim the right diamond into this spot right here like so, and you can also use this on defense, you can also use this on attack, and it should land exactly onto the side plant and get the whole site there. Another lineup you can throw for default box from the same place is you would come to the middle of the box like so, and you would see the horizontal line between the Nanoswarm and the alarm bot and aim it right on top of here, the right side of the line like so, and throw it, and this should land exactly on default box and it should get the entire default box. Moving on to attacking swarm nades that you should throw as Killjoy. So the first molly will be to flush out the person playing green box right here, which is a very common angle. So you'd come to this place right here like so, and how we saw the post plant lineups at this intersection, you would throw at this mark right here and it should land exactly on green box as you can see, and a person can only like push out left side and play this angle, or when it's activated he can only play this angle, so he should be wide open and your team should be able to kill him. The other attacking swarm nade that I throw is to flush out the guy playing inside right here. It's not very useful as they can still reposition themselves to tower within time. It's just in case you need to flush out the player there, you have to come to arcade in the middle of the lineup. We're going to be following the same Postplant lineup. So you would look at this place right here, like so, and you would want to put the right side diamond, which is on top of the right click button, as you can see above the Nanoswarm, and you want to place it right here and throw it like so, and it should land exactly inside, and you should be able to easily flush out the person playing this. Moving over to the Ult Spots as Killjoy on B side. On defense or on retake, you want to place your Killjoy ult here, so anywhere between here. The most value you'll get is here, not on the wall bank, so be careful. A Killjoy lineup you can do is come into this spot, press W so that you get stuck in the spot, and aim on this line up to the tree, and then throw your Nanoswarm and should land exactly in tower like so. And when you activate it, they can't even play in this spot right here, so you're completely fine if you throw the Nanoswarm properly. Moving over to the attacking ult that you can do as Killjoy. Previously this was spammable, but after the patches this isn't spammable anymore, so you'd come into this tunnel right here and just place your Killjoy in line with this, and it should get the entirety of side, as you can see on the map. That's all for the Killjoy setups on B side on the map Fracture. Hope you guys managed to learn something from this video, and hope you all have a wonderful day. If you like my content, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Peace.